Ready, set, go. Lom, bom, ram, yam, among. Okay. Okay, basically, because my guru is rage baiting me, because he basically, so like, if you've ever heard of fake news, basically, the Piscean version of Zeus can literally just control every aspect of the environment to make your life a huge pain in the ass. So, like, if you see a situation where a bunch of people are suffering and it's like, oh God, why? It's like it's actually because you're the person who's supposed to be suffering by knowing about this suffering. You being aware of that suffering causes more suffering than the actual people suffering. Usually in those situations, indubitably. One thing I was gonna do a couple of things. First, I was gonna be doing Placidus house system based on just the birth chart of the situation. I was also going to start adjusting my. I was gonna start adjusting the way I do. Oh, like okay, I think I'm gonna do my best to like for just at any given like just no dragging, no pushing it to make it longer, just to make it longer. Um, um, cool. One thing I was thinking about, yeah, like okay, so for a lot of these, like if you're like for the transits, the reason why also a lot of these are inherently astrological because I do so much astrology and because like if you watch my videos, then all of a sudden the transits now are colored by astrology even more. You understand astrology becomes like if astrology become like if there was a new astrologer that everybody started that there was news about, if there was a bunch of news stories about an astrologer, then astrology would become part of the astrological, it would become part of the news, you know what I mean? It would become part of the news cycle. I don't know if I'm making sense. This can't be right. August 6th? Something's off. Something's wrong. I can feel it. Moon is not in Bahani, is it? I thought the moon was, the moon is in Bahani? Oh, it is in Bahani. Oops. It's true. I forgot about that. I forgot it went Ashwini Bahani. And then Critic. No. I just feel like it was just yesterday that the moon was in Bahani. Have I been doing this a month now? I think so. Or maybe it's because the ascendant is usually in Bahani when we do these. Either way, set past temperance. Optimized interdependence. Cultivated perspective, entrenched. Wills. Chandra Wills today. Cyclicality itself wills. What do you know about all that? Nice. So emotions here. And I didn't go Rahu Ketu. Yeah, because we know Rahu Ketu. Okay, we're good. We should do. We could also do Sun, Moon, and then Ascendant, and then Fortune, and then integrate with Rahu Ketu. I'm just again. This is just so good. This is so good. You are not ready for when it moves into Dinishta Pada 3. This game, you're not ready. Hold on a second. Actually, I was gonna maybe add a frequency or something, but what if I just turn this up? Yeah, this is why you should smash frequently online. Talk. Okay. Ascending in Ashleisha Pada 3. Let me read it. It's because the gods had to help me out. Like, so when I was writing these, I was like possessed by the deity that rules the nakshatra while writing it. So it's like, I don't always have like midheaven in Uttarashada isn't sun in Uttarashada in the D1, if you catch my drift. And it's kind of the same like with D9 placements. Like, you get your D, like through progressing through life with your D1, that's when you will start to see your D9 come into life. I've noticed this. But Pada 3 of Ashleisha, we're talking reticulating, light waving, heavy remembering, entrusted authority, Entrusted authority, electing dualistically eternal governance. Type. Mahanaga. To that Naga I surrender. Light metals seal confidence signature chronologically. Expansive densities into replacing warped refraction. If you were wondering like how the Hydra grows 2 heads back, it's because light metals seal confidence signature chronologically. Expansive densities into replacing warped refraction. That's how. If you think the Mahanaga, you think the Mahanaga is a metal snake or a metal dragon? Namostatim. And Sun in Ashleshapada 1. It's about to be in Ashleshapada 2 though. Innovative electromagnetic institutions, mirrored introspection initiates spirally. Indubitably. Sun there? Nice. Because, okay, if you, like, lock in on this whole area, and you, like, kind of just, like, open into the desired composition, or the apparent composition, you too will be initiated spirally. The Mahanaga that I had become was the Vishnu Leo that took me to the O. And I was initiated spirally. Vishnu. Cultivated euphoria, expansive. Well, it was Vishnu. Cultivated euphoria, expansively evolving, perpetually involving divinity. See how many lines there are dividing this circle? It's because whole time we're one piece. But you know when Luffy, did you watch One Piece? And remember when Luffy was like, "There's nothing worse than being alone." Like Luffy would rather get rage baited by Dodon than be alone. You know what I mean? I resemble that, Ramon. Cool. Sun, Moon, Sun it, nice. So Ashwini plus so double Ashlesha plus Baharni equals Kritika. Barney Pada 4 plus Ashlesha's Pada 1 and 3 equal Kritika Pada 2. Should I read the back of Kritika? Let me read the back of Kritika for the real ones. Convergence. Material ethic. Materially enrich. Thorough manifestation. Finished physicality. Wonder actively. Establishing idealistic reformation. Promotional excitement captivates all. Change over time. That's the only way you could have a finished physicality. Cool. Promotional excitement captivates. Okay, nice. I want to do a brand tier list at a certain point. My number one brand, guys. There's no even if T-Mobile literally shunned me my entire life, and I would still get T-Mobile as soon as it makes sense for me. Like as soon as I have a job that actually gives me bills so I can pay bills, or gives me a paycheck so I can pay bills. My first bill that I'm signing up for is a T-Mobile bill. I also like Starbucks. Big fan of Tazo. Shout out to Lemonade. I do like Lemonade. Over that base trip. Shout out to Current. Shout out to Capital One. Shout out to 2K. Sorry for talking shit. I'm just such a sore loser, bro. I'm just such a sore loser. I've been watching the booths. I actually don't know if I like booths or rolls better. I'm be doing my thing. Do it. Okay. Where should we go next? Okay, let's look at Venus so we can combine it with Barney for our mercurial study. I'm a bee. Uttara Falguni. I'm a bee. Check me out. I'm a bee. Fear-produced limitations challenged. Alchemical gold, R process, biological reformation. Sorry, I'm on. I paused on roll 27-2. Roll 27-2 was fire, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. I honestly, I was like, bro, like the way I was looking at my boots and my rolls is I kind of just was looking at them like kind of garbage, like trash, like they weren't getting it, like weren't good or whatever. But then I rewatched them, I'm like, yo, I thought I did my big one. Why isn't this Black Mirror working right? What's wrong with it? Move? Why isn't it moving? Make it move. Sorry. Yeah, fear produced challenge. Fear produced limitations challenge. Right. So I watched. So I hunkered down and rewatched, and I'm like, yo, fire, dope. Been the club, doing what? Oh, Ashleisha. Because who started the fire? The Mahanaga literally started the fire. That's the problem. So it's like, fire signs, fix it, fire, bro. There's fires in Western Washington right now. These are sixth house. Talk shit. Oh, so Saturn rules. Okay, so we can blame Saturn. Where's Saturn? Oh, Saturn and Reva T. We can blame Mars. We can blame the God of War. Oh, but the nourishing nurture, it's somehow good. It's because fire. There's fortune here. Forest fires are good, and we know this, but it's just like because people have to. I mean, here's the thing: as much as I want to pray for the people who are losing their homes, doesn't the insurance companies isn't everybody getting paid out for this? Everybody's getting paid out for this, so I feel like everybody's doing fine. Everybody's doing fine. That's my headcanon. But the homeless people won't lose anything, right? And the homeless people want to be homeless. The homeless people are literally Shiva. The homeless people are literally Shiva. Varuna taught them. Watch me count them. Fear produced limitations challenge. Alchemical gold, our process. Nice. Nice. Right here, yeah. Nice. I think it's because gold is an idea first, and the idea has to become. The retrograde terms, Libra. All the planets go retrograde. Except, well, right. Except for the sun. It's because the sun is the hero. You guys, we are one piece. The hero is everybody. The hero is everybody. I was worried about who Indie Raw is the whole time. All these are Indie Raw. But who's more indie? Who's more indie than Raw? Let me know. Text a little on this. Fear produced challenge. Nice. All chemical gold are processed. Fear produced limitations challenge. All chemical gold are processed. Cool. It's like a translation for this for me. Like Tamasic, Satvik, Rahasic. It's like mostly Tamasic. Oh. Yeah, mostly Tamasic. Out of the Tamasic ones, it's Rahasic. But out of the Rahasic Tamasic ones, it's Satvik. That's how this works. And then out of that nakshatra, this is the most Tamasic part of that zone. But do you know why gold is in the most Tamasic part of that zone? It's because Thomas is form. And the peak of form, the peak of forms, the peak of structure is AU. That's why 7 gold legions formed, Sorry, let me digress. Sorry. Now we can talk about Mercury moving all the way to Punarvasupada 4. Did we talk about Punarvasupada 3? Intellectual activation. It's more of an intellectual activation. Light returner interacting simultaneously. Particle recollapse. Moisture regeneration. Oh no. I'm all out of water. But again, okay. So this is the sensuality, the injuries crown us, right? The injuries crown us. So, right, the conscious experience of our desires, philanthropic compassion, equilibrium directed, enhancing immersive qualities, producing confidence. Nice. And Venus is in Punarvasupada 4 through Mercury. So the reason why Venus is in Punarvasupada 4 is because sidereally, because so Punarvasu is in Cancer, but even sidereally, let's let it load. Because when you know sis, it makes it really hard not to make everything look super sus, bro. Because, like, dude, if you knew If, like, okay, everybody talks shit about Zeus cheating on Hera. Okay, what if Hera was Zeus's sister? Then wouldn't it make a lot of sense for Zeus to literally only be cheating on Hera ever? Wouldn't that make the most sense? Okay, it's because what happens is, so Vishnu, Zeus, Varuna is alone, right? And basically, so this is why the D2 chart is just Cancer and Leo. So basically, the symbol of Cancer is the Leo looking at a reflection of the mirror that the Leo casted, so that it doesn't have to be alone, because being alone sucks, right? So Punarvasu Pada 4 is entering into Cancer from Gemini. So the Leo sees the other, which is why Venus exists. That's what it wanted to do. It wanted to see something else. So Venus in Punarvasu, the reason why there's a Venus, there's a Shukra Karka, a Shukra logo in Punarvasu Pada 4 is because this other that the Leo wanted so bad is Venus. And it's like, yeah, it's like a Rahu. It's like a Rahu activation. Philanthropic compassion, equilibrium directed, enhancing immersive qualities, producing confidence. There. Well, hopefully that produced the confidence. Okay. My guru's like, my guru said it sounded sus. Bro, you're telling me. You're telling me. Jesus Christ. To figure out what I am, a flipping miracle. I had to say it again. Give me a pat on the back. You're lucky just being my friend. A flipping miracle. And that's also why Nagas in Cancer, because they split multiple Nagas, multiplicity. The boon of being multiple of a something, of a consciousness, makes up for any bad thing that consciousness might scare you with or whatever, right? So, Naga. Yeah, we are freaking miracles. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, so nice. Producing confidence. W. Enhancing immersive qualities. Appreciate it. Guys, Indra's Web. Is that for me? That goes hard. If that's for me, you know, I'm saying, okay. I guess, like, well, that's still not worth shaving over, bro, because, like, bro, like, I specifically, bro, it's just like, dude, as soon as I get a payday, bro, as soon as I get, like, a real payday, like, for me, a payday, then we can go ahead and unshopify this plutonic Karaka. Sorry, okay. Jupiter and Pushia 4. Isn't that, yeah. We're talking about the environment, right? Selectively, yeah, atmosphere, yeah, exactly. It's the environment itself that caused the fire. It's like total plot-based situation. I'm just being careful because, like, people are gonna, like, want to tell me, like, what is and what isn't the news. Because of my birth chart, I have my sun. I have my sun in Sidereal, in my Navamsha, in my sidereal Navamsha chart. I have my sun in sidereal Pisces. So what that means is, as time goes on, if I'm not paying attention, if I'm not paying attention to it, it's not happening. So them telling me stuff starts to make things happen. So I can at a certain point just go la 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 la, and then gaslight myself into thinking your news isn't real. Leveraging Mercury. Hold on. Did to you. After this, I was thinking of because my mom was telling me I had to do talk therapy. Okay, so I'll probably either watch maybe I'll watch the extra dirty episode that just dropped. I feel like that'd be a good idea. Just like a little intermission to continue with this, but then when this releases, I also kind of want to watch this back right away. So maybe I'll go back to back, watch those back. This will be like a total intermission. The thing is, like, I have to make sure to not watch it. I'll be more careful about when I start the boots and the rolls next time, because I kind of just want to watch it all in one go. Straight up. I see it coming, babe. You're coming. Okay, so Fortune in Critica was the only thing in Critica. That's interesting. Yeah, it's more of a fire. It's more of the cardinal fire. Forest fire, tough. When we're getting this, because we still have to get the, if we're still niche, then it's a cult. So here's the thing, because of the way my brain works, if it's a cult, I send it back. If it's a cult, I send it back. I don't want anything to do with it if it's a cult. So as soon as it starts to get to a cult for me, I'm like, okay, then Cardinal Fire, bro. Cardinal Fire. I'm not playing this game. I'm not playing this game. Mahostity. It's if it isn't the Mahostity, then it isn't for me. You heard? You heard? Stellium in the 12th house. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And the stellium that it is. That's my type of stellium. That's my type of stellium. So, my guru said, the thing is, like, return to Vinaya. It's not that I'm just worried about. It's right now the most pressing issue is getting a job that pays. I'll tell you when I'm done. I'll tell you when I'm done with that part, bro. Bro, I'm ready, bro. My K2 been sitting in this hot big zone, brother. It been sitting in this hot big zone. No, mom. Stitty. What do we want to talk about? Ipsum Coli? Ipsum Coli in SWAT T-Pata 2. Grounding forces. Dictating currency. Organically. Sorry. Dictating currency Was I just talking about getting paid or what? Directly accessible borrowed strength. Wi-Fi. That's my Ipsum Coli right now. Directly and this laptop. This electricity. Oh, well, that's what happened in the news recently. My mom kicked me out. I swear my mom keeps fake kicking me out for the plot, bro. I don't want a mid-reality TV show, okay? I want it to be good. So stop capping. She's so fake, because either call it, if you're not gonna call the cops, then you're fake kicking me out doesn't actually mean anything to me. Because there's no way me calling you names is enough to me kick you out, especially because I haven't been lying. Oh, all over my eyes, promise me that. Directly accessible borrowed strength. Either it's directly accessible or I think my mom and my sister both have Mercury and Swati. I don't know if that's pot of 2 or not though. Angels proud, take a Ipsum Coli, but how about for the world? How about for the world? That's deep actually. I see. Yeah. It's because everything came from the churning of the White Ocean. I see. Everything comes from the root. So all these carcass come from there. Cool. Directly borrowed or directly accessible borrowed. Again, don't forget the most important part. None of the gods could do anything without Swati. Without the breath, without Mars, nobody could do anything. Without Mars, no one could do anything. Even Saturn. Bow away from to heaven. Swati. Grounding forces. Grounding forces. Dictating currency. So this is when okay. Something about individuation. It's like depending on where you are, not everything is going to be valued the same. You know what I mean? Like imports and exports. It's just if you have a lot of something, you're not gonna be as desperate for it. You're not gonna be willing to pay as much for it. Grounding forces dictating currency organically. Your home court advantage is also your directly accessible borrowed strength. Lilith is still in Moolah Pada 1. Let's just reread it. Redefine needs. Ideal entertainment. Nice. Okay. Besides the fact that ideal entertainment is what I need. What else? Well, we've been talking about this. In the last 3 days, has anything changed? Redefine needs. Yeah. I need somebody to play Pokemon Go with because you can't do raids with one person. Huh. Only problem is all my friends think that I should have to hit them up. But my friends think just like me. I think you should have to hit me up. Nice. Way to redefine your needs, T. Let's go to freaking Vertex Perspective in Purvashada Padawan. Morality, ethics, a respected station. Flawless, enthusiastic perspective. Fixing ambitious needs interpersonally. How interpersonal, Lee? How interpersonal? Purvashada moment. It's crazy. Spiritual balance. Yeah, holy crap. But it can get real Tomasic, no! It can get real Tomasic, no! This because the programming is Satvik. See, the programming is so Satvik, bro, because I'm telling you, opposite is a bad girl! No, it's more, this is more because of Vitra. Vitra Opus, confirmed. Hallucinate when you call my name. Okay, Purvashada Pada 1 though, yeah, morality, ethics, a respected station, I feel that. Flawless and through the enthusiastic perspective, I mean, from my perspective, ideally that's what I would be doing, right? I mean, straight up. Pluto, our content creator, is still re-expressing decisiveness, infinite capacity, distributed atemporally communities. Couldn't agree more, Hades. Couldn't agree more. It's basically like Hades. Pluto represents like your home. Like it's like for me, I'm literally from like okay, so look, Pluto is Hades, like and I'm literally like a half Haitian. But like for every Haiti, there's like a Puerto Rico or a Brazil or a Papua New Guinea or a, you know what I mean, Philippines or something like that. That's why Hades is such a named attack. It's because you think you're like, even though from my perspective it feels like I should be 1 in 10 billion, in reality I'm a total cancer. I'm a total carbon copy clone of my guru, bro. I'm a total dude. Indra is just a freaking Zeus clone. It's not true. It's not true. They have different names. They have different titles. Indra's story's cooler because it's a little bit more difficult. I've noticed this. It's because he has more labors. And the labors are harder. The labors are like 4 times as hard. Are they like 8 times as hard? No. Well, maybe the labors are just as hard, but there's like 9 times as many. Something like that. Oh, even more actually. There's over 9 times as many labors, bro. Descendant in Dinesh Pada 1. Heavenly gate swept, deeply polarizingly pouring gains, glowing gravity surpasses glory. Lovely Leos. Why should you love Leos? Because Ly, adverbs plus O plus epiphany, because adverb plus epiphany equals infinite freaking happiness glitch. Dude, what the crap? That's why you should love Leos. That's why there's a contract. Do it. Love Leos. Do it. Heavenly Gate swept. It's something that happens. You gotta know. It's like a part of the story. Heavenly Gate. Oh, Descendant that way? Heavenly Gate swept. They could be swept open or closed. Deeply polarizingly, pouring gains, glowing gravity surpasses glory. I love that bar. It's such a bar, but like people with displacement. I gotta find some people with Dinesh Pada 1. Heavenly Gate swept. It's because most of these like for some of the Satvik Nikshatras, I did want to get like I wanted to bounce off my idea of the Nikshatra with like examples, with like interviews and stuff like that, to like really like solidify them down. I think my Dinishta is like the best example of that. But most of what I know about Dinesh, it's not just none of what I write about in Nakshatra is based on any like individual person. That would be like the most. The only thing is like mostly I just because I'm me, I'm just like into such a fixed perspective. It's like I have to a certain amount. Like I have to, like know myself. You know what I mean? But then I have to be able to know everything that isn't me too. But the whole time we're one piece. You think? Oh, that too. Descending there, so downward energy. And don't forget, here is still dragging on. Maximum moment. I was gonna do a Paris Hilton video for TikTok and YouTube Shorts next, but then I fell asleep. I got so tired and my green tea didn't clutch up. I still don't know how to force alertness. I didn't teach you that one, did I? No, you didn't. Oh, actually, you did. It's just, it's so much of a pain in the ass. It's just, it doesn't even feel worth it. It doesn't even feel worth it. What was I doing? Yeah. Transcended through. Yeah. Oh, wow. What am I? Am I locked in? Am I locked in? I was just talking crap about how I wrote them. Can we move on? Cool. Deeply pouring. Okay. Pouring gains. Oh, pouring gains. Nice. Wow. You can pour upwards and downwards, but maybe, hey, but that might help the fire. Pouring gains. Yeah. Jupiter in Dineshta Pada 4. Like a Polaroid picture. Don't cite the deep magic to me, which I was there when it was written. Is that everything that moved? Midheaven in Ashwini Pada 4. Somatic inter and integration. Somatic inter and integration slash. Somatic intra slash infer. Oh my gosh. Somatic inter slash integration. Molding societal impressions efficiently. Determining preferable exalted outcome. No, I just want to be the king. Guys. Dress for the job you want. Type. What if I already have the job? Sipping blood like I'm a vampire. Midheaven there? Okay, bet. Bet. So that's the job. What's the job? Sipping blood like I'm a vampire? Because I kind of want to get back to my Stitzy. We're going to do D9, Rahu, K2, Fortune, and then D10, Rahu, Fortune. Sipping blood. Dun, 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 dun. Now that I think about it, like next time I do this, I'll probably have time to. I don't know. It'll be good. This is good. I like this. Okay. Do you want to do 4? No. We'll just go straight to the 4. No, shut up. God, yeah. Holy crap. K2 and Mulapada 2. I'm losing my mental. Material X occult studies. Accomplish goals. Work hard. Adore symbolism. Procedural enjoyment. K2. Okay, bet. Let's do it. So that means yes. So that's more of like an affirmation to know that it's all good to go. Everything's good to go. Our compass is set. And then that Pada 4 for Mriga. If we read our original words for Pada 4, we have recalibrating instrumental organic systems, geologically revising bodies. I forgot I cooked on both sides here. Holy crap. Let's start from this top with Mrig, actually, because Rahu, that's why. Okay, the pot of 1. Hormonal registry. Consecrations, glandularly distributed allergies. And then I wrote Jupiter, because it's literally like that, though. Pot of 2. Defining territorial partitions locally, belonging adventurously, consistently. Pot of 3. Heredity, collapsed space, involved space, material gain, involution. Is that what that says? Gain. I might say gain revelation. Material gain revelation, yeah. And then recalibrating instrumental organic systems, geologically revising bodies. Or as I said, intellectual transparent revelation, fundamentally reincorporating spiritually infinite potential kinetically. Okay. Reincorporating spiritual infinite potential kinetically. Indubitably. So, like, potential energy into kinetic energy, it's like... So the Library of Babel, like we were talking about, a library full of everything that could ever possibly be said. So, like, page 1 is A, page 2 has AA, or AB, or something. Or page 2 has B, page 3 has C. And then, like, either way, every combination of every letter is there. So it's like, that would be the potential energy. That library's potential energy. And then you picking something specific to say, and therefore not saying everything else, is kinetically, reincorporating spiritually infinite potential kinetically. If you didn't know. If you didn't know, now you know. Conjunct to the moon. Hang low. Om Namo Mi Shanishcharam. Am I tripping? D9, double D9. Notable. Okay. Fortune in Ashlish, that pot all 1. Let's see what we have written on the back of Ashlish. Okay. Pot of 1, industrious. Perseverance, directed action. Experiential foundation. Necessary gnosis. Oh! Oh! Oh, I forgot how much I cooked on the back of some of these, dude. That goes so hard, bro. Oh my god. Experiential foundation. Necessary gnosis on some type, bro. Holy crap, bro. Dude. Noggin, bro. Holy crap. Fortune there, that's what I'm saying. Conjunct Saturn. So fortune in necessary gnosis. If you don't know, you weren't supposed to know. You might know. 'Cause Ty know. Okay. That's D9. So that's the result of the D1. Let's look at what is it. What everybody thinks and what the hell my job is. Fortune Rahu K2. I think I'm in trouble because I didn't brush my teeth. I'll brush my teeth. I didn't floss though. At least I flossed. Suryagati Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurumede. Notice how Placidus doesn't work in the divisionals. At least they're not letting it work. It's fine either way, dude. Pateye namo namaha. Juicy divinayaka namo namaha. Okay, K2. In Critica. Oh, bro. It's immersion gauge measured correctly. Rush. Proportionate expansive rupture delivering auspicious establishment. W. Do you like the shape of my torus fields? I do. Shout out to the sun. Jace to me too. Nah. Injure me, Verona, injure me. Veruna me, Karka, Veruna me. I am become. Pot of 4. Unbelievable wealth resupplied. Social stratification exalts respect, liberating power, and positive intention. Pulling occult energy magnetically amplified stability, harmonizes innately, allowing standardized deviation. Induced heredity impressed systemically, retained confidence accessed, applied faithfully expectantly. Applied faithfully expectantly. K2 there? Let's go with no fortune there. That makes way more sense. Okay. Nice. Okay, so I shouldn't worry about it. Okay, so it looks like the career and what I'm doing. Yeah. Sounds like I'm doing my part. What are you doing to do your part? Maybe watching the video is you pulling occult energy magnetically. Good job, Karaka. Good job. Guys, did you know you could actually make watching YouTube videos your job? Viewer, do it. Do it, viewer. Do it. Modea Rahu Inanarada Padawan Mahalakshmi and Tayana. Nuclear relative okay, Rahu, yay, let's think hard about this one. Nuclear relative composition. I think of the sun when I think of a nucleus. Relative composition. It's more of a relative composition, right? How relative? Let's see. Amethysaurus. Sorry, I'm looking at where it's connected. Connected to Magandanishta pretty hard there, though. Sensorily rewarding sacrifice directly. I've noticed this. I mean, at least again with the nitrogen, for sure. Retraction and recontraction. My phone just went off as I said that. Nice. Retraction and recontraction. Okay. I think it's just saying, well, we're thinking heartbeat. So, I think my video style is retraction and recontraction. Rewarding sacrifice directly. My process has been rewarding non-sacrifice directly. Nuclear relative composition. I think that's what this has been. Rahu. Okay. I'm gonna watch Extra Dirty and then finish the booth. And then maybe watch this video. Yeah. Alright. Type shit. Tayo. See ya.